congratulations. The weather. We've been facing nasty, disgusting weather for 3 years. Not the rain. The rain is acceptable. The fog. We don't understand what is happening. These 3 years, almost every day foggy. Normally, when we cross the bridge, my guests could not see the buildings behind the bridge in China and could not see the third bridge of Macau far away. Now, today you can even see the vehicles on the traffic on the bridge. That is strange. This is strange. Yes, these 3 years foggy. So today started so early, small group, beautiful sunshine. What do you expect? Enjoy the tour, okay? A little warm, of course, a little hot. Okay, look at those now. The buildings on this side here, that's the traditional gambling casino area. In other words, traditional casinos are here, but the future Las Vegas on the island. That's why we're reclaiming the land now for more casinos in future. And now, don't worry about taking pictures. My driver is looking for a parking space here now. We're going to stop the bus, and I will let you get off the bus to take photo outside, because I promised now basic sightseeing. Okay? But before getting off the bus, let me present the tower on the right. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, my personal habit, I always try to give my guests informations before they get off the bus. I don't need to hold you on the bus, listen to me, blah, blah, blah. No. I know what I'm doing. Time is okay. It's under control. I wanted to learn more, that's it, about Macau. So let's talk about this first. Macau Tower. Macau Tower. Hey, somebody's hanging there. Look at the guy. Someone is hanging there. Can you see that? That's the highest bungee in the world. Now, let me talk about that now, before you get off. Macau Tower is number 10 tallest needle tower in the world. The tallest needle tower in the world, CN Tower of Toronto, Canada. Second one is in Russia. I'm sorry. I've given you wrong information. Sorry. I forgot. There's a new one now taller than the one in Canada. Today, number 1 in the world is in China, Guangzhou. Canton Tower number 1, Canadian Tower number 2, Russian Tower number 3, Cisco. I'm afraid you don't know the one in Dubai. Dubai Cisco. I know Dubai. I've been there a few times, and next month, mid-August, I will go again. Now I am talking about needle towers. Needle. Now this one is taller than the one in Paris, in France, La Tour Eiffel, Eiffel Tower. Because La Tour Eiffel is, je pense que c'est 324 mètres. No, 324 meters. Macau Tower, 338 meters high. A revolving restaurant on top for the panoramic view of the whole Macau. On clear day, you are able to see Hong Kong from the tower. Dear ladies and gentlemen, it's highly recommended to go up the tower. But of course, you know the itinerary. If you go up the tower, you buy tickets. That's always the option, okay? But it's not expensive. To my knowledge, the cheapest to go up the tower is in Macau. How much to go up? 165 Hong Kong dollars. 165. No, excuse me. This month celebration, the the King Star and the Splendid Countess combined together. Celebration this month, we return the commission back to you. The 5 Hong Kong dollar per ticket given back to the guests. You only pay 160, okay? 160 Hong Kong. What you do? A modern lift take you up to the top of the tower. When you reach the top there, big room full of big windows. What you see, the whole Macau looks like a rooster lying on the ground. The big tail of the rooster, the legs of the rooster with a claw, body of the rooster, traditional gambling casinos, head of the rooster, coincidence. There's a red building. That's the border between Macau and China, not purposely organized. I say beautiful coincidence. I wonder if you know, rooster important in Portuguese story and history. So if you visit a Portuguese souvenir shop in Macau and Portugal, roosters everywhere. Yes, Macau became Portuguese. Okay, and now, ladies and gentlemen, you will see also the main part of Las Vegas and the city called Zhuhai of Canton. And now, I wonder if you've heard of the great news in the world. China just opened a few months ago the longest bridge in the world. Have you heard of that? Yes, 10 years ago, the world did not believe that would come true. No. And 2 years ago, when I was in London, in England, I remember a certain media in England described that as one of the new 7 wonders in the world. You will see clearly today from the bridge that, from the tower, that bridge. So think about it. Only 160 will charge you. Go up the tower or not. Okay, but now, excuse me, those who go up the tower, you'll be surprised. Cisco, we pay 160 Hong Kong dollars, but some people pay $800. VIP, anything special? Don't do that. I don't call them VIP. I call them mad people. Those who pay $800, they don't stay in the room. They go outside the room, open air, walk around the tower outside for 20 minutes, one lap. No fence on the right, no fence on the left. How large? From here to the window, they call it skywalk, but you don't crawl on the floor, you're not Spider-Man. A photographer requests you to stand on one leg only, half of the body outside, for him to take photo. Second request, sit on the edge and look down. He will take pictures of a flattened pale face. The last part, I will never do that. Hold tightly the belt harness, run outside and swing outside. If you don't like this game, you can double your money, jump from a car tower outside. Do you know what is bungee?
Yes.
You know bungee? Now let me talk about it. Indonesia 43 meter high, Australia 54 meter, France 61. They say the craziest bungee in the world, New Zealand 134 meter, but Macau jumped 233, almost double the one in New Zealand. Don't do it, it's not fun. Many young guests of mine, Cisco, I've done this in Australia, Africa. I would like to challenge this one. After jumping, all give me trouble. But how many people jump per day? Tourists, 65 to 85 tourists jump from a car tower per day. The only thing I don't understand, these 2 years, mostly women, ladies more than men. Yes, maybe forced by the husband, I'm not sure about that. Now, excuse me, let me talk about this and I'll set you free. But some people don't like me talking too much, I know that. Okay, left hand side here, you see the hill, the mountain, called in Portuguese Peña. Peña Hill is a place for the nobles of Macau. Look at that, the pink white building with flags. Before Macau returned back to China, house of the Portuguese governor. No more governor here now. So who took the place of the governor? Chinese, not Portuguese. We don't call him governor, we call him chief executive. And now at the back there, can you see the, this one? That's the, you see the yellow building? The yellow Portuguese colonial building. That's the only place in Macau where you still can find Portuguese flag, Portuguese consulate. And tell me, can you see Catholic Church on the hill?
Yes.
That's the house of the Catholic bishop. The bishop lives on the hill. There's something strange about a church I want to tell you. Portugal is a Catholic country. Everyone is ardent Catholic. But strange, the church on the hill only used once a year. Not on Sunday, not Christmas, not Easter. Holy day in Portugal. Excuse me, anyone here from Malaysia? Any Malaysian, please? No. Malaysian? No one from Malaysia? Okay, then let's talk freely. No, I don't blame them. In Malaysian history, is a sad memory. Malaysian tourist, Cisco, stop it. You don't want to recall. Nothing to do with Malaysia, just coincidence, the same day. May 13, 13th of May, dedicated to Our Lady of Fatima of Portugal. Okay, and now the last thing to show you, then you'll be free. Behind the house of the governor, at the back there behind the trees, can you see the White House with pink roof? That's the mansion of the king of gambling, Dr. Stanley Ho. But he does not live there every day, sometimes only. Once in a blue moon, Dr. Ho spends the night here. That house is for the first wife of Dr. Ho. He has 4 wives. But I admire Dr. Ho, not because of the 4 wives, I don't need that. Dr. Ho, 98 years old, but 18 years ago, he got a baby from the 4th wife. The youngest wife. Now, excuse me, information's on the bus, not bluffing, I'm serious. The youngest wife gave Dr. Ho a baby when Dr. Ho was at the age of 81. Superman. Okay, finished now. All right, that's the Beverly Hill where you can take pictures. This side, all the traditional gambling casinos. The golden building standing there, that's the biggest Chinese casino in Macau, Grand Lisboa of Dr. Ho. And those buildings that are behind you, mainland China, Macau Tower on this side. You can also watch people committing suicide. Jumping from Macau Tower. Now, how much time? About 7 minutes to 8 minutes. After watching the fool jumping, come back to the bus and let's see how many people go up the tower. Okay? All right.